I am running out of time to have kids, and it's scary. Some days I just look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna have to spend the rest of my life having fun? I'm getting older.
Oof. So she's talking about how she's getting older and how she's basically not going to have any kids because by the time it would just be too late. She's like not an ugly girl, but
I'm not
like,
against that video. I mean, it's a very targeted. It's for a targeted audience.
I mean, it's clear. It's very clear that she's internally unhappy.
Okay.
I think this is projecting. She's projecting to everybody.
No, I don't think so at all.
You can even see it in her smile. Like I'm gonna mute it. But like she does not look happy in her smile. Like it looks very pasted and plastered on, and like trying to convince yourself that like, oh, I'm happy being completely alone. I'm happy that I'm gonna grow old.
I think you're taking that way too deep.
No. But
it's a video targeted for people who are going to be 35 and not have kids.
No. But here's the thing. I support it. I actually support it. Like that's fine. Like you do you. Don't act like and pretend you're happy because you're not.
She could be happy.
I don't think she is. I think as people get older, it's in our biological DNA where that.
Actually, as I get older, it makes me not want to have kids.
What I'm saying is, I wish more people would do that because I think that there is a way to kind of, I don't know if this is the right way, kind of prune the bloodline of humanity. So people like that, like her bloodline is coming to an end. You know what I mean? Like her DNA is not going to reproduce anymore, which is good. That's good for society.
No. But like back then, a king would have sex with a queen until she would produce a boy because they wanted the bloodline of the boy.
Well, they wanted the bloodline so close that they were inbreeding.
Okay, that wasn't my point, though.
Retarded looking, princes and princesses, whatever they are.
Dad, you interrupted me. So as I was saying,
let me mansplain a little.
You clearly are mansplaining. But my point of that is that doesn't really happen with women.
What?
Her bloodline, like she could have a brother and her brother have kids. Her bloodline's still going.
Well, maybe she got all the shitty DNA or something like that. Either way, it's less humans with that DNA in them. I don't
want to be in this podcast. I don't want to be in this podcast. I'm gonna get this shit.
All I'm saying is I think that there should be like us.
You say too many radical things.
That's not radical. I'm letting her be. I'm not gonna tell her what to do. I'm not gonna force her to have kids. Don't have kids, please. Don't. I would rather less people like you around on Earth. I think that's better for Earth, or the world, or humanity, civilization.
On to the next subject.
Okay, I was gonna say is that there needs to be more people like us. Semi-attractive. You're definitely the hotter one out of the two of us. We got our head on straight. We're successful. We enjoy doing what we're doing. I think there needs to be more people like us, just massively reproducing. And
you sure about that?
Maybe it is a pretty bad idea.
You sure about that? I was just laying in bed for the whole week, like massively depressed. You sure about that?
All right, maybe we should prune our bloodline.
Maybe your blood.
I'm the last male in my entire bloodline. I gotta reproduce heavily.
And you have to call the boy heavily. Joseph?
Joseph 1, Joseph 2, Joseph 3. That's where all their names are gonna be.
I'm curious to hear I'm curious to hear their thoughts. Do you think that it's right whenever... Well, how do
They're not gonna comment.